It's fine into Karma. It is the Braum.
Braum.
I got my hopes up for a little bit, thinking they would switch it to Thresh at the last second.
Out from that bottom lane here. On top of that, it also really kind of shuts down a lot of the poke in the early stages from that Karma, the super team of pro stars in the challenger scene.
Right, and anyways, we see Gilius spotted moving into this brush. He is flanked by Kha'Zix. The flash in by Fox gets the flash out of Phoenix, but Kha'Zix comes in as well.
Yeah, Kha'Zix here to turn that gank around. The ghosts have been used by Phoenix as well, so he's able to catch up the Fox, and that's a first blood after some over-aggression from eUnited's mid lane. And they're able to transition that into a dragon.
And we see a dive coming in for eUnITED, knowing that the jungler is down the bot side finishing off the dragon. Solo flashes out of his turret range. I don't know where he's running.
Yeah, he's running the opposite way. The depth charge was there. If he was under tower, they might have been able to pick up a trade kill, but he winds up going down, and that's the first paranoia for Gilius paying off. They're going to try to make a response on the bottom side here. Ryze has the Realm Warp available. The wave is pushed up the tower, and he's got a Kha'Zix in tow. A lot of damage goes on to Deathly here. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow comes out onto Phoenix right away, but the dive is here. Santorin does get exhausted as he jumps in. Deathly's going to flash out, but eUnITED have stand united, and they are collapsing down on this. Licorice joined the fray, and he took down Nash. At the same time, Solo's able to get a kill onto Fox, and now it's going to be a double kill for the Maokai as he picks up a kill on Braum. Nocturne gets another one as Solo goes down, and a dive goes wrong for GCU. European duo, though, coming in, but now the Realm Ward's getting channeled in the bottom lane, and this is dive round 2, but this time it's just Licorice going down there. In the meantime, they're diving Solo on the opposite side, even though it's their side of the map, as Fox is able to pick up a kill there. But Licorice, he gets a kill on Santorin.
He's not even low, Tom.
So that's eUnITED picking up 2 kills for the price of none.
I mean, I could have told you that dive on the bot side was going to go pretty bad when it was a Maokai quickly. And against the Maokai, I mean, he has a ton of tools to survive. As we see, eUnITED is not done yet. They're going to jump on the Phoenix in the top lane. He's going to drop as well, most likely. But no, he gets the shield and speeds away.
Yeah, some early game things not exactly panning out for them. They are still able to kind of recover, and they have a little bit more of the coordination on their side. They're going for the second dragon of the game, will be there first. The teleport is being channeled from behind GoldCoin United. The dragons drop down extremely low, but Licorice is in the fray already, and it looks like it goes over to the side of eUnITED as Zeyzal picks that one up, and now they're collapsing on the GoldCoin. Mad Life goes down. Solo's going to be able to get a kill on the Fox. He's trying to turn on the Gilius, but the rest of this backline is falling as eUnITED charges through. A Varus Knight will pick up a kill onto Gilius, but that's another kill for Licorice, a 5-0-3 Maokai. Now the rest of eUnITED are turning on the Solo. He flashes towards his own side of the map this time around, and it looks like he's going to be able to get out. The kind of style that you see coming out from the Varus, sure, it scales extremely well against players into the later stages of the game, and it can shred through some of these less tanky targets, but you're not going to be dealing a lot of damage to your big top lane tank like Solo is right here. Only the Spear Vision for him. It's not going to really help him against this Nocturne, but the Realm Warp comes in, and they completely turn this around, but now Licorice follows in, and the big beefy Maokai is providing the front line as Deathly picks up the kills. Fox is in the back, and he will go down, but the rest of eUnITED is still alive. It's a 4v3, but the health bars are still healthy on the side of eUnITED. Deathly's finally taking some damage, but they are going to shut down onto Solo. It's a 2-for-2 trade again for eUnITED. They got themselves a solid 5,000 gold advantage, and they might get themselves a Mad Life.
Mad Life's trying to start a fight with the team. He's able to lock them up in this corridor as Santorin and Mash are there to try and help, but he is not as tanky as he thinks. And the ultimate from Gilius coming in to get another kill.
Paranoia is there. He winds up kind of trading his life against Ryze, but Licorice is still a big tree that refuses to be cut down in the front line. They're turning on the Solo. Their tank is not nearly as strong as our tank. It's definitely picks himself up a killing spree. 307 Ashe, 706 Maokai chasing down onto the Ryze as Fox picks up that kill, and things are falling apart for GoldCoin United. Going to be channeling something of her own. Looks like she's actually going for a recall. Not really a hard commit on the Baron by eUnITED, but it is extremely low. There's an okay amount of poke coming out from GCU, but they're going to turn. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow lands on the Phoenix. The Paranoia lands on the Mash, and the turn is here. Fox has come in with the teleport, but Mash will pick up the first kill on the Gilius. eUnITED has scattered throughout the fight, and it's Santorin that picks up Fox. Now there's only 3 members left from the side of eUnITED, but they are chasing down the rest of GoldCoin. There's still an Ashe, there's still a Maokai, 0 deaths between those two, but they do wind up trading 2 for 1 in favor of GCU.
The most useful dragon at this stage in the game, but
Sneaky duo being done here by Licorice and Deathly, because he can sit here and tank this up for absolutely ever. They've been tanking that for a couple of seconds. They got down to about half HP, and Licorice was still about full, which means they can go in for this engage, but they've gotten onto Mad Life and they've gotten onto the front line. Solo's going wide again, and Gilius, who's not able to pick up a kill before he winds it going down. They are going to get the flash out of Mad Life, as now Gold Coin United is on the retreat, but nobody from eUNITED was able to pick up anybody from the side of GCU.
Right,
have
Fox.
flash on, so I can't tell.
Right, Fox is on the flank there, trying to get a good move onto the back line of Gold Coin United. He's not quite able to do so, so Licorice is going to start the fight off, going in straight through the front line.
Yeah, he is dropping down extremely low. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow lands on Solo, but Gilius now coming in on the back. He does get on the mash, and they will be able to take him down as Licorice goes legendary. Gilius gets a follow-up kill on Mad Life, and this could be the fight that eUNITED was waiting for. Santorin did pick up Fox, but now they are going to focus down on Solo, who, much like his name, is all by himself in an enemy team. That's going to be 3 kills picked up by eUNITED, and that's GCU stepping too far forward.
But ultimately, it was finally getting Gold Coin United to open up their backline a little bit that allowed the Nocturne to go in and get the assassinate. Harder to actually team fight. If the Maokai ever came from behind, as we see them shoot the arrow hitting Solo here.
Does land on Solo, and they're all going to pile in on this, and Gilius pops the Paranoia, and they're going to go in. Solo tanking up with the Curse of the Colossus Shield, but Licorice is acting as a buffer between the rest of eUNITED and the enemy team. Gilius will finally take down Solo, and Santorin goes down as well. Braum will follow after that as Mad Life falls, and a double kill picked up for this 10-0 and 11 Maokai.
Finds they're able to do that. They kill Solo, they kill Santorin, and they're going to kill the Baron buff.
Well, now eUNITED has everything that we thought they wanted to get about 10 minutes ago.
Advantage that they have.
GCU, no vision at all. Good Void Spike there. Just check out the fact that eUNITED was waiting in the brush. Licorice gets hooked in, decides to follow up with a Twisted Advance. Like you said, these full builds mean that Licorice, he's not super unkillable anymore, but the Braum ultimate's in the backline trying to zone them away, but GCU
Santorin goes
dropping low. One Kha'Zix is dead. LeBlanc's able to be picked up there by Rise. Ashley able to pick up a kill on the Varus, and now they're scattering throughout the fight, but Phoenix still relatively healthy, now being the focus here from eUNITED. Even though Nautilus picks up Karma, the carries are going down from the side of GCU. Mad Life is the only one with his life, and with 3 members still alive, eUNITED are going for the respawn inhibitors, and they're going for the series tie.
It's been a very hectic game, but ultimately eUNITED wins the team fight right at the end of the game. It's going to be enough for them to take it. Huge, huge game out of Deftly and Licorice in particular. No surprise, the 2 of them are left alive to help close this game out.
17-0 and 28 combined scoreline for the AD carry.